Hey guys, welcome to Nxt Uk Wrestling Reviews, and my god, it's another NXT UK review. That's right, I'm getting back onto NXT UK. I had to take a bit of a break from it because, well, December, January is one of my busiest times at work, and I had to just go, I had to cut back on both NXT, NXT UK, and just focus mostly on SmackDown and Raw. But now I'm free and I can enjoy NXT UK and review them properly. So with all that said and done, let's just get on with the post NXT TakeOver Blackpool show. So it's my first show back on reviewing NXT UK, and how do I start off with my boy Ligero? That's right, the Yorkshire lad himself. It's so good to see Ligero starting off the show because I absolutely love the guy. Not because I'm biased and I'm from Leeds like Ligero. It just happens to be he's from Leeds, I'm from Leeds, and he's a bloody good wrestler. But yes, he was taking on Saxon, Huxley, and this was a pretty decent match, mainly because Ligero got to go out there and show off what he needed to do. And I hope to God we get a mid-title for NXT UK. Can we have like the Yorkshire Championship, or can we have like maybe the Welsh Championship or the Scottish Champion? Something like that. I would be happy with that, you know. Make it like a mid-card title would be great. And Ligero would be a perfect guy to hold that title. But yes, this was pretty much a start to finish. Ligero started off hot. Saxon got a bit more control, bigger, stronger heel character, and then Ligero fought back and got the victory. I'm going to give this match a 2.5 stars. I thought it was decent, but it's just a kickoff shot, and it's a post takeover match. So let's be honest, the crowd's already exhausted from watching a bloody brilliant takeover. This type of match is like oh, this is nice, refreshing. It's not overcomplicated, and we can enjoy it at the same time. So like I said, a 2.5 star match. Next up we had Jinny versus Isla, and this was a surprisingly really good match. Both women had great chemistry in the ring, and they had a good amount of time to show off exactly what they can do in the ring. I think Jinny and Isla needed this type of match. Jinny in particular, she hasn't had possibly the best run so far in NXT UK, but it's good to see her get a big win. I think Isla she was booked quite strong for a while, and Jinny needed that, an opponent who has been booked not as strong as like Toni Storm or Rhea Ripley, but an opponent just below them. Yeah, I see Isla as probably the third choice in the NXT UK women's division right now. So her beating her is a great message. To be honest, it was a decent match, and the reason I'm saying that is because when I first saw it being advertised on the card, I was like, it'll probably be about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And it was longer. It was a good 15-minute match, and it showed exactly what Jinny's good at. And Jinny is one of those superstars who, if you haven't seen her stuff in progress, she's really, really good. And if she's going to be pushing up for the NXT UK Women's Championship, her and Toni Storm have a history in progress, and they've had some fantastic matches in the past. So I would love to see that on the NXT UK brand, because I think both women will just kill it. Yes, I do want to see more superstars from the UK independent scene joining the NXT UK scene as well, like Viper or Kaylee Lee. Those kind of women, sorry, what am I saying? Need to join the company, because those are some of the best names you could have and advertising women's wrestling in the UK. But back to the match. It was a decent match. Lasted longer than I expected. Isla selling was fantastic. Jinny's aggressiveness was bloody brilliant. So I'm going to give this a final score of 2.5 stars. No complaints from me on the show so far. Last but not least was our main event of the post TakeOver show, and that was a tag team match. Now, seeing as the tag team match on TakeOver was the best match of TakeOver Blackpool, no surprise that the tag team match on the post TakeOver Blackpool show was as good as well. It was Fabian Aichner and his new tag team partner Marcel Barthel taking on Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster. I keep saying this every time I do an NXT UK review. Mark Andrews is a bloody talent, and I just can't wait to see the lad go from NXT UK to the main roster at some point. He's gonna be a star on any level because he just has that ability. He's likable, he's high flying, he has great in-ring ability. He's just so good, and that's what you want to see. Flash Morgan Webster, exactly the same kind of lad. You just can't help but like him, even when they're heels. I've seen both guys play heels in the past, and they just are likable guys no matter what they do. And I've got to say, I'm surprised with how much WWE are investing in Aichner. He came onto NXT. He had a strong match on NXT. He's had a strong matches on NXT UK. He's becoming more and more of a kind of well-polished superstar. I saw him jobbing out a few times. He did beat Johnny Gargano in the past, and Marcel Barthel, who is a talent over here in the UK independent scene, teaming up with him is a great partnership. Both men are very aggressive, very dangerous, and that's how they come across in every match they do. And that was the thing. Mark Andrews and Morgan just came across as a high flyers, great technical, great escapism in their matches, and that was what Aichner and Barthel's jobs were, to pretty much be aggressive, ruthless, and overpowered. And that's what they needed to be in this match, and that's what we got. Yes, the heels won, but I hope to God we get another match between these two teams, because they are absolutely fantastic chemistry between them. So my final score for the match itself is going to be a 3 out of 5 star match. It was absolutely brilliant, and I was surprised we got such a good match on the post TakeOver show. And there you go, guys, that was NXT UK for this week. What did I think? For a post TakeOver show, which is literally taped straight after the TakeOver, it was bloody good. I enjoyed every part of it. I think the superstars involved were brilliant. My lad Ligero was there. Ligero, I'm sorry, I'm just a Ligero fan, okay? I can't help it. But yeah, it was a great post-match show. I think it's better than some of the NXT shows which we get after their takeovers. So that just shows you how much belief Triple H puts into this NXT UK brand. My final score for the show is going to be a 2.5 star show. It doesn't sound too good, but to be honest, for a post-match takeover, it's a very, very good score. But what was your favourite part of NXT UK this week? Leave it in the comments below, guys. If you do like our videos, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell to keep notified. If you want to follow us on the old Twitter, you can do it at Smack Talk YouTube, and if you want to follow me on the old Twitter as well, it's at Boise88, and I'll catch you guys next time on Smack Talk Wrestling Reviews.